Welcome to Bible in a Year with Scott Purcell. I'm so glad you're joining me. This is a daily reading of portions of the Bible, following a plan that will include the entire Bible in a year. And now, let's open the book and begin our readings. This is the reading for day 147. If your reading is aligned with the calendar year, in a non-leap year, this is for May 27, or in a leap year, for May 26th. The Old Testament reading is from 1 Samuel chapter 19 and 1 Samuel chapter 20. 1 Samuel chapter 19. Now Saul spoke to Jonathan his son and to all his servants about killing David. But Saul's son Jonathan liked David very much. So Jonathan informed David, saying, "My father Saul is trying to kill you. Now please take care. In the morning you should stay in the hiding place and conceal yourself. I will go out and stand at my father's side in the field where you are, and I will speak about you to my father. If I find out anything, I will tell it to you." So Jonathan spoke well about David to his father Saul, and said to him, "The king should not sin against his servant David, because he has not sinned against you, and because his service for you has been very good. He put his life in his hand and attacked the Philistine, and Yahweh brought about a great victory for all of Israel, and you saw it and rejoiced. Now why should you sin against innocent blood by killing David without cause?" And Saul listened to the voice of Jonathan and swore, "As Yahweh lives, he will not be put to death." Jonathan called to David and told him all of these words. Then Jonathan brought David to Saul, and he was before him as formerly. War came again. So David went out and fought against the Philistines, and defeated them thoroughly, so that they fled before him. Then the evil spirit from Yahweh came upon Saul while he was sitting in his house with his spear in his hand. And David was playing a stringed instrument in his hand. So Saul tried to pin David to the wall with the spear, but he eluded Saul, so that he struck the spear into the wall, and David fled and escaped that same night. Then Saul sent messengers to David's house to guard him and to kill him in the morning. But Michal his wife told David, saying, "If you do not save your life tonight, then tomorrow you will be killed." So Michal lowered David through the window, and he went and fled and escaped. Then Michal took the household god and put it on the bed, and put a quilt of goat's hair at its head, and covered it with the clothes. And Saul sent messengers to arrest David, but she said, "He is ill." So Saul sent the messengers to see David, saying, "Bring him up to me in the bed, so that I can kill him." When the messengers came, to their surprise, the idol was on the bed with the quilt of goat's hair at the head. Then Saul said to Michal, "Why have you deceived me like this, and sent away my enemy so that he escaped?" Michal said to Saul, "He said to me, 'Let me go. Why should I kill you?'" So David fled and escaped. And he came to Samuel at Ramah, and told him all that Saul had done to him. Then he and Samuel went and stayed in Naioth. And it was told to Saul, "David is in Naioth in Ramah." So Saul sent messengers to capture David. When they saw the company of the prophets prophesying, and Samuel standing as chief over them, then the Spirit of God came upon Saul's messengers, and they also prophesied. So they told Saul, and he sent other messengers, and they also prophesied. Again, Saul sent messengers a third time, and they also prophesied. Then he also went to Ramah. When he came to the great cistern which was in Seku, he asked and said, "Where are Samuel and David?" Someone said, "Look, they are in Naioth in Ramah." So he went there to Naioth and Ramah, and the Spirit of God came upon him also, and he walked along prophesying until he came to Naioth in Ramah. He also stripped off his clothes and prophesied before Samuel. He lay naked all that day and all night. Therefore they say, Is Saul also among the prophets? 1 Samuel chapter 20. Then David fled from Naioth in Ramah, and came and said before Jonathan, What have I done? What is my guilt, and what is my sin before your father, that he is trying to kill me? And he said to him, Far from it, you will not die. Look, my father does not do anything large or small unless he reveals it to me. Why should my father hide this thing or anything from me? Then David took an oath again and said, Your father knows very well that I have found favor in your eyes. And he thought, Do not let Jonathan know this, lest he worry. But as Yahweh lives, and as your soul lives, surely there is merely a step between me and death. Then Jonathan said to David, Whatever you wish, I will do for you. David said to Jonathan, Look, tomorrow is the new moon, and I should certainly sit with the king to eat. You must send me away so that I can hide myself in the field until the third evening. If your father misses me at all, then you must say, David earnestly asked for me to run to Bethlehem, his city, for the yearly sacrifices there for all the clan. If he says good, it will mean peace for your servant. But if he is very angry, know that he has decided to do me harm. So you must show loyal love to your servant, for you have brought your servant into a covenant of Yahweh with you. But if there is guilt in me, then kill me yourself. But why should you bring me to your father? Then Jonathan said, Far be it from you. For if I know for certain that my father's decided evil should come upon you, would I not have told it to you? Then David said to Jonathan, Who will tell me if what your father answers you is harsh? And Jonathan said to David, Come, let us go out to the field. So the two of them went out to the field. Then Jonathan said to David, Yahweh, the God of Israel, is my witness that I will question my father by this time the day after tomorrow. And look, if he is well disposed toward you, will I not send word to you and disclose it to you? So may Yahweh punish Jonathan and more, if my father decides to do you harm, and if I fail to disclose it to you, and send word to you that you can go safely. And may Yahweh be with you, as he has been with my father. And not while I am still alive will you not show the loyal love of Yahweh with me, that I may not die? And do not cut off your loyal love from my family forever, not even when Yahweh exterminates each of the enemies of David from the face of the earth. So Jonathan made a covenant with the house of David, saying, May Yahweh call the enemies of David to account. And Jonathan again made David swear an oath, because he loved him, for with the love of his soul he loved him. Then Jonathan said to him, Tomorrow is the new moon, and you will be missed, for your seat will stay empty. On the third day you must go down quickly and go to the place where you hid yourself on the day all this started, and remain beside the stone Ezel. I will shoot 3 arrows to the side, as if I were shooting at a target. Then I will send word to my servant, Go, find the arrows. If I clearly say to the boy, Look, the arrows are on this side of you, bring it, then come, for it means peace for you. And there is no problem, as Yahweh lives. But if I say this to the young man, Look, the arrows are beyond you, go, for Yahweh has sent you away. And as for the matter about which you and I spoke, look, Yahweh is between you and me forever. So David hid himself in the field. When the new moon came, the king was seated at the feast. The king sat at his seat as before, the seat by the wall, and Jonathan got up, and Abner sat beside Saul, but David's place was empty. But Saul said nothing on that day, for he thought, "Something happened to him. He is not ceremonially clean. Surely he is not clean." And then on the next day, the second day of the new moon, that David's place was empty. So Saul asked Jonathan his son, "Why did the son of Jesse not come either yesterday or today to the feast?" Jonathan answered Saul, "David earnestly asked permission from me to go up to Bethlehem. He said, 'Send me away, please, for our clan sacrifice is in the city, and my brother commanded me to be present. So then, if I have found favor in your eyes, please let me slip away and see my brothers.' Therefore he has not come to the table of the king." Then Saul became angry at Jonathan and said to him, "You son of a perverse, rebellious woman, do I not know that you have chosen the son of Jesse to your shame and to the shame of your mother's nakedness? For as long as the son of Jesse is alive on the earth, you and your kingdom will not be established. So then, send and bring him to me, for he will surely die." But Jonathan answered his father Saul and said to him, "Why should he be put to death? What has he done?" Then Saul hurled his spear at him to kill him. So Jonathan knew that his father had decided to kill David. Jonathan got up from the table, enraged, and did not eat on the second day of the new moon because he was upset about David, because his father had disgraced him. And then in the morning Jonathan went out to the field for the appointment with David, and a young boy was with him. He said to his servant, "Run, please, find the arrows that I am shooting." The boy ran, and he shot the arrow to pass over him. When the boy came up to the place of the arrow that Jonathan had shot, Jonathan called out after the boy and said, "Is not the arrow beyond you?" Then Jonathan called out after the boy, "Quick, hurry, do not linger." And Jonathan's servant collected the arrows and came to his master. But the boy did not know anything about this. Only Jonathan and David knew the matter. Jonathan gave his weapons to his servant and said to him, "Go, bring them to the city." The boy left, and then David got up from the south side, and he fell on his face to the ground and bowed 3 times. And they kissed each other and wept together, but David wept the most. Jonathan said to David, "Go in peace, because we have sworn, the 2 of us, an oath in the name of Yahweh, saying, Yahweh will be between me and you, and between my offspring and your offspring forever." Then he got up and left, and Jonathan went into the city. The New Testament reading is from John chapter 17, verse 6 through verse 26. John 17:6. "I have revealed your name to the men whom you gave me out of the world. They were yours, and you have given them to me, and they have kept your word. Now they understand that all the things that you have given me are from you, because the words that you gave to me I have given to them, and they received them, and know truly that I have come from you, and they have believed that you have sent me. I am asking on behalf of them. I'm not asking on behalf of the world, but on behalf of those whom you have given me, because they are yours. And all my things are yours, and your things are mine, and I have been glorified in them. And I am no longer in the world, and they are in the world, and I am coming to you. Holy Father, keep them in your name, which you have given to me, so that they may be one, just as we are. When I was with them, I kept them in your name, which you have given to me, and guarded them, and none of them has perished except the son of destruction, in order that the Scripture would be fulfilled. And now I am coming to you, and I am saying these things in the world, so that they may have my joy completed in themselves. I have given them your word, and the world has hated them, because they are not of the world, just as I am not of the world. I do not ask that you take them out of the world, but that you protect them from the evil one. They are not of the world, just as I am not of the world. Sanctify them in the truth. Your word is truth. Just as you sent me into the world, I also have sent them into the world. And for them I sanctify myself, so that they themselves also may be sanctified in the truth. And I do not ask on behalf of these only, but also on behalf of those who believe in me through their word, that they all may be one, just as you, Father, are in me and I am in you, that they also may be in us, in order that the world may believe that you sent me. And the glory that you have given to me, I have given to them, in order that they may be one, just as we are one. I in them, and you in me, in order that they may be completed in one, so that the world may know that you sent me, and you have loved them just as you have loved me. Father, those whom you have given to me, I want that those also may be with me where I am, in order that they may see my glory that you have given me, because you loved me before the foundation of the world. Righteous Father, although the world does not know you, yet I have known you, and these men have come to know that you sent me. And I made known to them your name, and I will make it known, in order that the love with which you loved me may be in them, and I may be in them. The wisdom literature reading is from Psalm 68, verse 7 through verse 14. Psalm 68, 7. O God, when you went out before your people, when you marched through the desert, the earth shook. The heavens also dripped rain at the presence of God who was at Sinai, at the presence of God, the God of Israel. You caused abundant rain to fall, O God. When your inheritance was weary, you revived it. Your community dwelled in it. You provided in your goodness for the poor, O God. The Lord gives the word. Great is the company of women who announce, the kings of armies flee, they flee, and she who remains at home divides the spoil. Though you men lie down between the sheepfolds, you will be like wings of a dove covered in silver, and its pinions in yellow gold. When Shaddai scattered kings on it, on Zalmon it snowed. This concludes the reading for day 147. Thank you for listening. These daily readings are made possible by your generous support of the global outreach ministry of Scott Purcell. To partner with us and enable this work and others like it, please visit huttobible.com/give and select Go Pastor Support from the fund list. You can also sign up for ministry updates at scott-purcell.epistle.org/subscribe. Both of those links can be found in the podcast description. Thank you for helping us share God's Word.